Hi, I'm Mark Poole. Wanted to explain how you should never tell your child you're smart. Well, okay, never's a bit too strong. It's probably not that bad to tell your kid that he or she is smart, but it can have an effect that you may not expect. As explained in the book Mindset by Carol Dweck, awesome book, telling your child you are smart or something like that can foster a fixed mindset where the child begins to believe that that characteristic is fixed or permanent or somehow special and unobtainable by someone else. The collateral damage is the child may want to try to defend that gift or that designation by not doing things that would threaten it. For instance, they did research and gave children IQ tests. It didn't really matter what they scored on it, but the test givers then told half of the kids, you did pretty well, you must be very smart. That was half of the students. The other half, they said, you did pretty well, you must have worked very hard. The difference then is when the children or the students were offered a slightly more difficult test, the trend for those who had been told they were smart was to not want to take the test at all. They declined. And the thinking by the researchers was that these kids were afraid of exposing that they weren't as smart as they were thought to be. That was a threat to their fixed mindset, and they would rather not be challenged. They would rather only be shown to be smart. By contrast, those who were told that they worked hard were 90% of the time willing to take the more challenging test. It's like they wanted to show that they were hard workers or that they were willing to work hard. That was what they were trying to achieve, not trying to look smart. I've taken this to heart. I often will accidentally tell my kids that they are smart. Hey, my kids are smart. But what I'm really saying is I do try to focus on praising them for their effort, for their hard work, because I believe when I do that, it will help my children to develop a work habit and a growth mindset so that they will be able to accept challenge, not be easily deterred by failure or defeat, and in so doing, help them to find greater success and enjoyment in life. I hope you'll do the same. If you haven't read it, check out that book, Mindset. It's got other interesting research and tidbits in it about parenting, about life in general, and about how to have a growth rather than a fixed mindset. Thanks, and God bless.